High School Girl is back, ladies and gentlemen. I was worried Sunday, I got up in the morning. It usually releases in the noon or something on Sundays. High School Girl does. So I'm like, yeah, I can't wait to watch this. And then I'm waiting and I'm waiting, and it doesn't come out. So something happened, production issues, something wrong with the animation. like what happened? So I'm just sitting there very disappointed because like I said, this is the main anime that I look forward to for the season of summer 2018. So I felt kind of upset. So after that, Monday passed, Tuesday passed, then I wake up this morning and I'm just checking up, see what's been updated. Then bam, there it is, High School Girl right there. I'm like, so what happened? Did it switch time schedules? Is it going to be airing on Wednesday or maybe late Tuesday? Or is this just a one-time thing, go back to Sunday? Either way, I am really happy to see this thing back because, it's a good show. I like it. The CGI isn't bad, the characters are pretty cool, and the nostalgic feeling of these amazing games just brings so much happiness and joy to my miserable life. So without further ado, let's get into the review. So, Ono is back, ladies and gentlemen. It's been God knows how many years since she left, and she is back. And Haru is still Haru. However, he has a new, acquaintance, you might say. I can't really go into saying friend, because she sticks around Koharu, but I don't think Haru seems to be really see her that much as a friend. He enjoys her company, but he hasn't really acknowledged her as a friend just yet. I guess he's just one of those guys you see at a gaming arcade where he don't mind if you hang with him. He's down with it, but he don't see you as a friend. He's like, hey, you're that one kid who comes here so often and want to hang out, and that's it. You could call that a friend, I guess, but mine is not there yet. Now, speaking of Koharu, I feel so sorry for this girl. I really do. Because, she's not a bad person. Usually in anime, you have this third wheel person or this love rival that is a total bad person. She really, really try to get middle between relationships or stuff like that. But no, Koharu isn't like that. She likes Haru, and hasn't been totally straightforward with him just yet, but I guess Haru's too much of a gamer geek that he suffers from the serious case of stereotypical main protagonist syndrome, where they're so oblivious of anyone's feelings but their own. It's freaking amazing that this disease has been spreading throughout every anime character throughout history. It's a terrible disease, ladies and gentlemen. It really is. But however, with Ono back, many of you are thinking, will Koharu get the back seat? Will she get the back burner in all this? Now that Ono, which is Haru's one and true rival, that is back, what will happen to Koharu? Will she see less of her? I say that is quite untrue, actually. I believe we'll see more of her, and she'll have a more determined drive to make Haru notice her. But however, if you haven't noticed, Haru doesn't care for relationships, nor does he really care much for friendship. He just wants a good rival to play against. And despite whatever feelings Ono has for him, she provides Haru that sense of accomplishment, someone to keep pushing him forward. So that's the reason why Haru sees Ono. I don't know if he sees her as a friend or a loving acquaintance. Probably not. This kid's very oblivious to people's feelings, like I said before. He sees Ono as someone that pushes him forward to become a better gamer. Ono is extremely mad good at games. Heck, he went to the arcade when we first saw her again, and she won 104 times in a row. That's freaking amazing. You can tell this girl is destined to be a pro gamer. If pro gaming existed back then, I don't know if it did. Well, she's already rich, so she has tons of money. But if it did, I bet a lot of people, her and Haru, would be famous for it. So the two finally meet and they play together on Fatal Fire. And it was just amazing, them having their reunion. It wasn't this tearful kind of reunion. It was just casual, He's playing the game. Ono's playing around with him, teasing him on the game, and it was just an adorable scene to watch. I really did enjoy it. It was nice to see. these two back together again after all these years. So the reunion was not a big emotional one. It was just a very casual one. It was as if they have been seeing each other this whole entire time, but they haven't. So I find that pretty amazing to have that kind of bond where you haven't seen someone in years and you can sit right next to them and just play a game and act like you've been seeing each other for all these years. In my opinion, you call that good friendship. Really good friendship. So yeah, then we also know that Ono's life is still busy. Her being a very high class girl, she is still having to do after school things such as calligraphy, piano lessons, and tea ceremony. I still don't understand tea ceremony really. I don't get it. You just make the tea and pour it and that's it. I don't understand that. But anyways, this game has some good throwbacks as well, especially with Street Fighter. Pretty much Haru and his friends were talking about what we today go through. We now, you notice every time you buy yourself a fighting game, say BlazBlue, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and you buy that version of that game. The rule is when you buy a game, when the game comes out, you expect for the sequel to come out. But that's not it for fighting games. For fighting games, when you buy a fighting game, another version of that same fighting game comes out with what new characters or more of a storyline, stuff like that. Back in the day, however, when Street Fighter 2 was out, people were expecting Street Fighter 3. But no, it was Super Street Fighter 2. Then it was Super Street Fighter Turbo. Then Super Street Fighter X. So no matter what happened, they just kept making another version. In a way, you could say that was how DLC was worked out. Instead of you having internet and you downloading those patches onto your game, you have to keep buying a disc or go to the arcade over and over again in order to get those new versions of the game. So in a way, that is how DLC in a way kind of wiggled its way into reality. Except for fighting games. Instead of just adding on patches, you have to get a whole entire different game altogether to this very day. Which in my opinion still is ridiculous. Especially with the internet and how people have updates and DLC online. Instead of just passing out a new game disc and having people spend all their money for no reason, why not just add patches? DLC. That would be much better. So instead of having to buy the game again for like $50 to $60 just to have a few more characters and storyline, it's ridiculous in my opinion. But yes, they were talking about that. But despite knowing all this, Haru said in the end he's still going to buy it. Meaning, despite what's going to happen, some gamers are in this loop where they just can't help themselves but to buy the game all over again. And it sucks. So in a way, the gaming company in the industry has been suckering us for so many years, longer than we can even imagine. It's amazing, actually. So yeah, High School Girl is back, ladies and gentlemen, and I am excited and glad and relieved too. I really thought something bad would happen to it, because I know there are times where shows didn't come back for weeks when it just stopped making episodes. God Eaters was one of them too. Before I was reviewing God Eaters, then it just stopped for a while, and then the episodes took a while. I think that was created by Studio Unfootable, and it was just terrible. I thought the show was canceled or something, but no, they just needed more money, and they had to keep working on it because they put a lot of animation budget into that show. High School Girl, however, I don't think they have much of a big budget, but I do know they're sponsored for a lot of companies, so they're going to be okay, in my opinion. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit the bell icon so every time I upload, you get notified. I've been Madcrownxox, and I'm signing out. Have a good one.